Fashion has changed a countless number of times over the course of the first modern girl who sprung up during the 1920s and 1930s. Although clothing and appearance are trends that rise and fall and sometimes end up repeating themselves, the foundation and ideals of what a modern girl is has stood the test of time. A modern woman is a source of empowerment within society that allows women to break away from the male-dominated power structure. There are several attributes that define a modern girl: grace, confidence, sensuality, and beauty, to name a few. The most important quality a modern girl can have is being inspirational. She is the spearhead of fashion along with representing herself to the world. Power lies within these women that go past fashion to set a culture for women that encompasses a fierce independence, allowing women to set themselves apart from the expectations held upon them. Being modern from an outside perspective has been limited to articles of clothing and makeup, but in actuality, modernity comes from the inside out. An attitude of liberating oneself to think freely and outside the box. A modern woman is not a trend follower, but a trendsetter, and an example that a picture can say 1,000 words. In essence, the ideal modern girl should be a voice for women everywhere. Any woman has the ability to be modern no matter what size, shape, or color. On the contrary to what society thinks, apparel and makeup allow women to show how they view themselves in a form of expression, not solely how they intend to be viewed by others.
The history of the modern girl started in Japan in the 1920s. The modern girl, which was also shortened to moga in Japan, were women who followed westernized fashions and lifestyles. Although it is said that Japan started the modern girl movement, the United States also had its version of the modern girl, the flappers. The flappers were generations of young Western women who wore outfits and did things that differed from society's norms at the time. The flappers wore skirts, bobbed their hair, listened to jazz, and flaunted their disdain for what was then considered acceptable behavior. The modern girl movement has helped shape the world's ideals and views of what is accepted and what is not. Women in today's society that would be considered modern would be Rihanna and Beyonce. Both of these women are influential powerhouses in today's society, especially for women. The image of what a modern girl is changes generation by generation, but one thing that is constant is that it takes only one influential, open-minded person to start the movement.
Rihanna is an example of modern girl because she's a trendsetter in the women's fashion, music, and cosmetic industry. Her Fenty cosmetic line has a color for every skin tone, which is first ever in the cosmetics industry. She is one of the most recognizable women on the planet. She started off as a musician, creating hit songs all over the world. Rihanna is fashion. She creates the majority of her own style. She is admired by all cultures and ethnicities.
Modern style could have a different meaning to everyone. Style that is considered to be out there and bold is considered temporary in today's world. Clean and unadorned style is considered modern as it sets off a more acceptable and appropriate vibe. The term modern didn't get used until after World War II, as style became more minimalistic with neutral colors, these factors leading to more of a clean look.